How you feel give the woman access to your villa? Trespasser and a witness are the hackling of your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Best review the situation that you get caught up in her. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word what she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way. Whoa. It wasn't me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yardman podcast, I do one.
No, stop. 5 seconds. The man said 5 seconds. Daniel is always complaining we need to wait 5 seconds.
That was not 5 seconds.
That was not 5 seconds.
All right.
5 seconds. 3, 2. 3, 2, 1.
Yardman podcast, I do
Continue, bro. You know there's a timer there you can wait the 5 seconds.
Do you want me to do it?
No, he can see 5 seconds on the thing.
Yo, 5 seconds is a long time.
Okay. But this is what he asked for, bro. All right, continue. 3, 2, 1.
No, it just gets me every time when I'm about to start.
Okay, start.
Instead of the voice, the laugh comes on. Let me just start.
Just start.
You guys can tell that today will be already special. Alright, so let me do what I'm supposed to do.
Sing an intro.
Yardman podcast, I do one. Yardman podcast, I do one. Yo, no intro today.
I'm sorry.
Let's just get right into it.
Welcome to the Yardman podcast, the number one Jamaican podcast in Murcia.
Number one Jamaican podcast here in Spain.
And we're coming for the world. Sorry about the intro today. The editor said we should wait 5 seconds after the clap. But Tonniel is impatient.
I want to get going.
All right, so we're going to start off hot like last episode. This episode, we also have a guest in the house as well.
Special guest on the couch again today.
Yeah.
Who is it? Let's see.
Surprise. You gotta watch a little bit first, because we're not gonna tell you. It could be a celebrity. Could be a local celebrity. Could be an American celebrity.
It could be.
Could be a musician.
It could be a writer, a poet.
Yeah. It could be doing great things for the world. You'll find out in a few minutes, but we will start out with the meme of the week.
Yes.
Tonniel, I have the meme for you, bro.
Yeah.
This, you know the pop the balloon thing that's been going around?
I've seen videos on the internet. It's about some like dating people.
Yes.
Tell me so I can be clear.
So it's like
explain it. Yeah, give
so
me
the pop the balloon is where a group of men or women line up, and then people walk in, and if they like the person, they choose to keep the balloon based on appearance first, and then it's like a knockout thing to see if they will find love.
Yeah.
In this regard, so I found this video on someone sent it to me, and I found it hilarious, bro. So it's like, when it's a pop the balloon and it's based on appearance, people get really shallow. But this guy got done dirty.
Oi.
Pre. All right, so that will be on the screen. Audio listeners, please jump over to the YouTube.
Hold on,
Don't tell me the battery dead.
No. What the volume there?
No, not too much volume. Oh, yeah.
All right, so ladies, how y'all feeling based on? But wait, the fuck? I know damn well y'all ain't just probably been on me just like that. All right, y'all need? It was like a rotation, bro. Wait, what? Rotation, like, boom, 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 boom. Like, that's just like in the beat. Y'all just did me like that. Like I was just ugly and fucking and feel like.
The man hurts.
What?
You give me more like bro vibes. You know what I mean? Like,
The bro.
When he said that, he's trying to
bro. Damn, the bro.
yeah.
Shit. Why the bro though? Like,
That's just what you give.
you don't think I can I didn't get in last time.
Ooh.
I can't get in.
Not gonna
No.
Shit.
Yo, this was painful even for me.
Yeah, the begging as well.
Jesus Christ.
What do you do on those lineups?
I can't dive in.
No, I'm saying would you like if someone says we'll
Yeah.
get the podcast a certain level of promotion just to go on, would you do one?
For the fun of it. For the fun of it.
Yeah. No way I could do one of those because
Why?
I don't have the heart for it, bro.
But
Every
Davian,
balloon pop
but
would be
Davian-
like a stab.
No, but Davian, as a man, as a Jamaican man, Davian,
No,
how many no's have you had from girls back in the day when?
No, not in
When
a
you- when
lineup.
you-
A lineup is different. A lineup is different, bro.
So a lineup. So alright. So you're trying to say to me that an individual no from somebody might hurt less than
Yes.
a lineup of girls just pop telling you no all at the same time.
Yes, because one
Just kidding.
no is between me and her. We take
Yeah.
that to her grave and then she put it in the group chat. But imagine, look at this brother, 10 no's.
A common consensus. Jesus.
The
Christ.
entire clip empty on him. The entire clip empty. I couldn't
Oh,
do it. I couldn't do it. I don't
That
have
is
the
called
heart for it.
that's rejection at
No,
the
and
highest
you
level.
know the worst thing? My job,
Yeah.
I get a lot of rejection because essentially I do sales, bro.
Then Davian.
But this is a different rejection. This is there for the internet, bro. Imagine my kids coming and seeing that 10 years from now. Not one woman say yes.
No, but you have kids at the end of the day. That means that somebody said yes.
True.
But the rejection. As a man, we kind of used to rejection.
No, but you know
we
what?
get rejected and we try again. We try until next week. We try until next month. Until even next year. Men are so persistent when it comes down to these things.
Yes.
It's scary sometimes.
Pre this brother now. Look at
Yeah.
him, bro. And he went in there with so much confidence. There's no way in hell he should go in there expecting not everyone to pop the balloon in the shallow world. And
Without confidence, the race is already lost. So
True.
you have to go in there with confidence, Davian.
He went in there with it. What did he get him?
But Davian, you don't know this thing, man. If you want a 15, you throw for a 20, and anywhere you fall, you might fall at the 15 or less or more or less.
Bro, he's lucky these girls in the lineup are nice.
You think they were nice?
Of course they were nice. They said, oh, I just see bro vibes. They could have told him like, bro, you have no neck. What am I doing with you? I want my kids to have necks.
No, that's a wicked thing, you know, Davian.
Huh?
Oh, you must look on me the first time you meet me and you call me bro.
No, I'd rather that. Then I know exactly where I stand.
No, Davian, if you're calling me bro, you know what that means? That means that there's a possibility that you might be a friend with me and you might just have me there on a leash.
No,
You know, every time I bark, you might, calm down, bro.
That's self-inflicted. That's self-inflicted. If she says, I see you as a bro and you decide to continue along the path, you
Yeah.
put yourself in that zone.
Well, yeah, true. Don't put yourself in the friend zone, guys. Don't do it.
Unless you want to stay there. But personally, I'm too old for that. What's your video this week?
All right. So my video this week, I won't say anything. Just watch the video. You will see. Turn your mic so them don't hear the video. Because we are scared of copyright, people. Copyright is very serious these days. No.
This one?
Yeah.
Help me. Okay. Thank you. Basurita, necesito ayuda. Basurita, yes, help me. Okay. Thank you. What the fuck, man? Thank you. Basurita, thank you. Thank you. Basurita.
It's like,
Thank
you
you.
don't overreact. The music
Basurita.
music
Basurita,
a hit.
thank you.
Beige, man. I don't bathe.
I don't bathe.
That's me.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, I can't be video.
Bro. But tell the truth, me and him the war still, you know. Me and him the war.
Dog.
Me and him the war.
Dog. Which man could have whipped me up in water, so? Joke or not joke, brother? Tell me though.
Tell me say that
Tell me
must
though.
be scripted.
It don't look so, you know.
That must be scripted. There's no way. It's like the man trigger in and then when the music hit, he just starts moving.
Just start moving, feel the music.
Jesus Christ.
The water was what activated him.
What I don't mean?
Get water.
Yo, that's the meme so far.
Yes.
I don't mean. And then he just start moonwalk or something. Big up yourself for that. Whoever sent you that video?
Eric, big up yourself,
Big up yourself, Eric. That video was a
Eric
good one.
VIP.
All right, guys. Let me compose myself. That was a good one.
So until Davian gets himself together, we want you guys to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All right. So one quick thing me and Tony want to talk about before we bring on the guest of our guests, I think this is our biggest guest so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I believe so too.
Yeah,
I believe so too.
No insult to the other guests, but this guest is. He told us that I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the fire. I'm bringing the fire. I'm bringing the fire. I'm bringing the fire. So,
yes,
the Olympics is going on now. If you're watching this episode, that means the Olympics is.
That means
on.
you will be
almost ending.
Friday.
It's almost ending. Because the next episode before this was done.
About 7 days. No, 6 days into the Olympics.
Yeah. So you're watching this when the Olympics is in full effect.
I hope Jamaica
will be doing well.
Yes, and the other guys, we don't wish them that well, but we don't want to see them fail, but we don't wish them as well.
I want to see them fail. Speak for yourself. I want to see them fail. Because someone has to fail for us to be on top.
I don't mean to get into this, but 5 seconds. I have a question.
Yeah.
If I don't think I even call them name. We don't get cancelled. The Jays, that religion, the Jays.
No. If you have a what?
No, listen. If I am a J, and you're a C,
okay,
that believe in Jesus Christ,
okay,
and Holy Ghost fire and all of these things, right?
Yeah.
If I'm playing a football match and I pray, to win,
okay,
and you pray to win,
okay,
but I win, what does that mean?
I mean, like God answers. Answered someone else's prayer. Like,
did he answer my prayer or answer your prayer?
Can't answer everyone's prayer. Let's say me and you pray for a new iPhone and there's only one. Only one of us can get it. It's better one of us get it than none of us, no? No. Someone's prayer got answered.
Better none of us.
That means no one got their prayer answered.
If I want it, I wouldn't take it. If I know that you wanted it. Think about it, David. Think about it.
What? Bro, if someone is giving both of us 100 grand right now, and it's only one of us can get it.
May I take it and split it though?
No, what if they say you can't split it?
May I buy you something?
You can't split it. I can't
so if you walk in the street, Davian, and we find 50 euros, how we do this?
We're splitting that.
Why?
No, well.
Why?
No, I would split that because it's found and it's both of us there. Both of us could have picked up the money.
Yeah, but
it's not like someone offered us the money. If we're offered a deal on the table, someone comes here and says, Davian Tonniel, I have 100 grand, but only one of you can get it.
Oh, God.
You leave it on the table?
Money is the root of all evil.
I'd rather you take the money.
The love of money, sorry. The love of money. The love of money.
I'd rather you
take
it and I get nothing, or I take it and you get nothing.
Either way, I'm happy.
Leave the money on the table.
Because one of us is winning.
Yeah, one of us is. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But some weird facts about the Olympics.
Yes, let's get into some weird facts about the Olympics.
So, first weird facts. Even if you don't have a country, you can still compete at the Olympics.
I know this. You know why I know this?
Yeah.
The year when Russia got banned, they had to basically go unattached.
Yeah.
They couldn't attach themselves to a country, so they went unattached.
So like they did like asylums and then just go with the Olympic flag?
No, I don't remember if it was exactly asylum, but all I knew that the Russian athletes, they were banned from the Olympics. They couldn't wear a flag. They couldn't say that they represented Russia. But some of them were still competing. If it wasn't the Olympics, it was the World Championships. I've seen it at a World Championship for sure.
Well, the example I have here, like in the 2016 Rio Olympics, a team of refugee Olympic athletes participated under the Olympic flag.
From which country, you know?
No. Well, the refugees, so could be a combination of
countries. Yeah, it could be a combination.
Of countries, and they just went to the Olympic Association and they formed a team. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. I like that.
Okay. At the next fact, at the 1904 St. Louis Olympics, marathon runner Fred Loris crossed the finish line, but was later disqualified when it was discovered he had traveled part of the race by car.
What a man.
All right, next one. Next weird Olympic fact. The 1972 Munich Olympics featured Waldy, a dachshund, as the first Olympic mascot. Since then, mascots have been included in everything from a snow leopard in the Sochi 2014 to Wenlock, a one-eyed creature supposedly made from drops of steel used in London's 2012 Olympic Stadium. What? I don't know that animal. Do you know that, Doug?
Did not know that.
Oh, that's oh shit, Doug. Let it slip. Let it slip. Let it slip. Let it slip.
Davian.
Or maybe I did that on purpose. Okay. Cross-dressing marathoner. In the 1896 Olympics, Greek athlete Spiridon Louis won the marathon, but another competitor, Stamata Reviti, who was also allowed to compete because she was a woman, was not allowed to compete because she was a woman, ran the marathon course the day after the official race to prove she could do it. So the first woman to run a marathon in the Olympics
She did it
after the Olympics to prove something.
Yeah,
Big ups to her.
She made a statement.
She made a
I like
statement.
That, I like that.
And you know what?
Who
Who knew that before today?
No, not me.
And that's a big achievement.
That's a big achievement.
A big achievement.
Well, not. Is it an achievement or is it a big stance? What did she achieve from it?
She achieved recognition.
Well, yeah, true, you're right.
Especially in those days, bro. Like,
Yeah.
men probably saw women as like, there's no way a woman can run this
In
marathon."
Europe. Be specific, in Europe.
Wherever the Olympics was.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
At the next weird Olympic fact. At the 1988 Seoul Olympics, a pigeon pooped on Cuban boxer Jorge Hernandez just before his match. He saw it
Good
as
luck.
a bad omen and went on to lose the fight.
Oh! and they said it works the other way around.
No, look, yeah. Growing up in Jamaica, if a bird poos on you, that means you have good luck.
Exactly, that means
Yeah.
you have good luck.
Yeah, the bird shit on me,
Well,
left the
what's
rich
his
on
name?
me.
Oscar?
Jorge Hernandez.
Jorge Hernandez, wow.
Yes.
Well, he got bad luck from that bird shit.
Okay, weird Olympic fact.
Yeah.
Swedish shooter Oscar Swan won a silver medal at the age of 72 at the 1920 Antwerp Games, making him the oldest Olympic medalist in history.
72.
Them Swedes, bro. All right, in the 1900 Paris Olympics, Dutch sailor Francois Brandt lost weight to meet the weight requirement for his team's boat class, resulting in his place being taken by a 60 kg French boy who joined the team and helped them to win the gold medal. The boy's name has never been recorded.
That means that boy was probably not a boy. Meaning he might have been a man.
Maybe 60 kg.
60 kg is very light.
No.
For a youngster, it's fine. For like a
Bro,
I was 60. I was about
for a boy, yeah.
when I was like 13,
It could be
14.
could be a short youth.
Maybe it was 62 kilograms. That's like 120 pounds.
60,
Thereabout?
yeah, 60 is 130 pounds, 135.
Something like
135 actually.
135. Well, no, I was less in preps in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Weird Olympic fact. Eddie Egan of the USA is the only person to have won gold medals in both the Summer and Winter Olympics. He won in boxing in 1920 and in bobsledding in 1932. Don't do it. Don't do it. don't do it.
Feel it in. Feel the ride. Get ready. It's bobsled time. I had the urge.
All right. Weird Olympic fact. The 1900 Paris Olympics saw a bizarre swimming obstacle race where competitors had to climb over a pole and a row of boats and then swim under another row of boats.
That sounds interesting.
That sounds.
But the thing is, how many Paris Olympics? When they say 1900, because you've read two things about the 1900 Paris Olympics.
No, I only read one about the 1900 Paris Olympics. Oh, yeah, the Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman. Okay,
Yeah.
so two things happened at that Olympics.
That was a Olympics for the ages. It seems like
It looks so, yeah.
Okay.
We might be in for something this Paris.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, next one. At the 1932 Los Angeles Olympics, the official results for the equestrian dressage event were delayed because of one of the judges got lost in the city and didn't arrive at the venue in time. That doesn't sound weird. That sounds like something that happens.
That sounds like something that actually can happen to somebody.
Oh, and I have a weird Olympic fact for this one, but I'll leave it for last. But this current Olympics that has happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Table tennis made its Olympic debut in 1988, but before that, it played a role in international relations. The term ping pong diplomacy refers to the exchange of table tennis players between the United States and China in the 1970s and helped improve diplomatic relations.
Imagine. Sports shall be it. The one that puts the bridge where walls are.
Sports can be a divisive factor, and it can be one of unity.
Definitely.
But the higher heads just need to use it adequately. All right. Last one from this list, and then I'll tell you the one from yesterday. Yeah. During the 1908 London Olympics tug of war event, the British team was accused of cheating because they wore specifically made boots with steel reinforced heels.
Thief.
That does sound like a fair
Ladrones, thief.
One. Okay.
Wait now. You're supposed to give me an interesting fact about this one.
Yeah, I was just
okay. Don't forget.
So the interesting one was Argentina versus Morocco in the Olympic Games. They they play the football games as before the Olympics actually starts, the official ceremony. So yesterday there was a goal in the first half of the game, I believe. Don't quote me on this one. To basically Argentina to score a goal, and this goal was disallowed by VAR when the game was supposed to be finished. And then they added like 15 minutes of stoppage time afterwards. This is the
trying to cover their asses.
No, this is the first time in history a goal has been given and then it has been reversed by VAR in the next half of the game. So this is like a new low for football, I would say.
Low?
No, come on, bro. Imagine that.
That's what you wanted when you guys introduced the VAR. I'm against the VAR. I don't like the VAR.
Tonniel.
I like the free flowing game. If the referee made a mistake, at the end of the day, it's a talking point for the next month or the next year, whoever might lose.
But this is going to be a talking point. This is going to be on the list of weird things now.
Yeah.
With VAR.
VAR.
I trust the VAR, but it's the people that utilize it. They are the problem. All right. That's pretty much it for my segment with this. You have anything to add before we bring on?
Let me see. No.
Or top shot, I guess. This top shotter.
Top shotter.
Top striker. Top striker. You know what? I like doing intros for the guests.
Yes.
All right. Let me see the intro for this guy. I feel like I've built it up so much already. Like,
yeah, I feel like a boxer about to come in.
Yes. I hope no bird pooped at you today.
It's good luck, I hope so.
It's good luck in our culture. So I met this guest over 5 years ago playing basketball. I don't know what the fuck I was doing playing basketball, bro. I don't know. Like I'm not that tall. You know, average height, average build, but you know what? It was a way to get out of the house. I met him and I realized he was a pretty cool dude. Very competitive on the basketball court, you know. But no, I like people that are competitive as well.
It's necessary.
People that have no form of competition in them, they're not my people.
No?
No, they're not my people, bro. Everyone should have that little fire of competition in them. It's what makes us human as well.
True.
People that just go about life,
Me da igual.
Like,
no.
What's the point? You're going to be boring. Like, we're going to be playing a game and you're like, oh, you don't care if you win or lose? Well, I fucking care. I need you to care so when I win, I can see the defeat in your eyes.
Exactly. Imagine somebody who doesn't care about a game wins the game. How you feel? How you feel if you want to lose it, Ed? I'm feeling terrible.
If we're playing football, I want to take that ball and just slap it down your face. Yeah, but
yeah, let's introduce our guest.
Met him. He's an avid supporter of the podcast.
Air condition.
He's an air condition.
Not a fan. Air condition.
He's an air condition, and apparently he's here for the air condition. That's what we offer our guests. You know, if you live in Musia and someone offers you a spot with air condition, you'll be there. Because when it's 45 degrees outside, free air condition is the best. What else? He is a very important dude for internationals here as well.
Because culturally.
He monitors and assists a lot of people that are coming to Spain for the first time with information. He's admins a lot of groups that facilitates their transition from, you know, coming from America, from England and other English-speaking countries to help give them a soft landing. Creating the platform for people to have soft landing is something that should be recognized as well. So join me as I welcome Doug.
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh. You can see this. Yeah. Tonniel doesn't like interviewing the guests, apparently.
You warmed it up for me. I appreciate this. Are you warmer in here?
Pause.
What?
All right, get your mic set.
All right. I think we're good.
How are you feeling, Doug?
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous, guys.
Nah.
You guys,
bro.
you two are the experienced. You're the veterans, and here I am. I'm coming out here. I've never done this before. This is all new for me.
I wouldn't say we're veterans, bro. Honestly, we're not veterans. I still get nervous. Yeah, I still get nervous. We haven't been doing this for a year. I'm still a baby. I haven't learned how to walk yet.
You've been doing this for months.
Okay.
Months.
Yeah, but picture whenever we have a guest, I like saying we're gonna have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the camera. Don't forget the mic. You have to speak into the mic. You have to speak in the mic. But we're having a conversation, just like if we were at the bar having a drink and having a normal conversation. That's what our podcast brings to the world, like normal, down-to-earth conversations. Conversations that you will have with your friends behind closed doors or stuff, like topics that you're interested in as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So, Doug, welcome. And I want you to start by just telling a little bit about yourself. What's your elevator pitch about yourself?
Ooh, I don't know if I can say more about myself. You guys gave me such a good introduction. You should have seen me back there. I was blushing behind the camera, guys.
I saw you. You turned cherry red, bro.
Red. Very easy for me to turn cherry red. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
Hold on.
Do I gotta speak it right here?
Yeah.
Okay, but don't touch it.
Yeah,
See, this is all new for me. I'm learning.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what else to say. I've been here in Spain for a decade now. A decade. I know, a long time. I'm an OG person.
You're a foundation.
Yeah.
You're a center block.
I know, but I haven't been in Murcia the whole time. So I was in Madrid first, as everybody always wants to start. They always want to start in Madrid, the most famous place. So I started off in Madrid. I got a master's degree there in teaching. There's a program called Instituto Franklin. And what it does is that while you're getting your master's degree, you're working as a language assistant. And they count that language assistant as your practicum. Yeah, your practica, so whatever. So it was really good because you had to pay for the master's degree, but you're getting paid as a language assistant. So it kind of evens out in the end. You're not really paying for the master's degree. You're getting the work done. So it worked out in the end. But when you're doing a master's degree, you don't get much time. You don't get much free time.
I got a lot of free
You got a lot of free time doing a master's degree?
I got a lot of free time.
And working? Oh,
and
man.
I was working as well. Well, it was Monday, 9 to 2 p.m. working in the office as part of my internship. Then from 4 to 8 p.m. classes. That was Monday to Thursday. So I had my entire Friday and weekends free.
Oh, well, yeah, you get the weekends. That's right.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking because I had to go to the work. And then on Fridays for us, it was 5 hours straight of classes. And then, of course, we had online things to do. We had projects to do. In the end, though, what it was is I was a language assistant doing a master's degree, hanging out with other language assistants.
Yeah.
A lot of them weren't doing the master's degree. So they wanted to go out and have fun. And I was stuck doing projects and doing other things. So for me, after that first year, I was like, I want to enjoy my time here in Spain. I want to, go out and have fun. So I decided I'm just going to renew as a language assistant.
Okay.
And then after that second year, I was like, I think I need a little more time. And then, after so much time, I've been here for 10 years, doing other things.
10 years.
Building up other things. But, I really enjoy living in Spain. I really like it here. I've done lots of different programs as a language assistant. Here in Murcia, you got at least 3 different options to do language assistant programs. And so I really enjoy Spain. I've been through all the paperwork processes for everything. I love it here. So I don't know what else.
What made you decide to study in Spain, though? Like, what was that genesis moment or that moment that said, I'm moving to freaking Spain?
You want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
The first time I left the United States was when I moved here.
Wow.
I got a passport just to move here.
Gee, where in the States are you from?
I'm from New Orleans.
New Orleans, huh?
You come from New Orleans?
You didn't know this?
Bad people place.
I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah, that means you can handle the spicy food then.
Oh, I love spicy food. Actually, for example, this week, I just made a huge... Am I allowed to curse here?
Yeah. We don't have any sponsors yet, sadly.
I'm not trying to lose anything for you guys. I made a shit ton of jambalaya to start the week because of what I'm trying to do. Because maybe for this coming year, I'm going to be real busy. So I don't know if I'm going to have time to clean, cook, and all that stuff. So I was thinking, let me try to start practicing maybe some meal prep where I was going to cook a lot of food portion it out so during the week I can have that. So I made a lot of jambalaya recently. I made it a bit spicy. I love spicy food.
Good. Normally, most people that sit on this couch can't handle the spicy food. You know?
Oh, you're in the worst place too. Spanish people, they don't like spicy food.
They don't. Spanish food, as Spanish people have two spices: paprika
Yes.
and black pepper.
That was gonna say black pepper. You sprinkle some black pepper on there. Go.
Not too much,
I
though.
don't
Not
know.
too much.
Not too much black pepper.
Keep it easy. They need the lemon on it to cut it as well. All right, Doug. Even though you're from New Orleans, we like doing something called FloridaMan.
FloridaMan!
Have you ever heard of?
Oh, I know FloridaMan, famous.
You know FloridaMan?
Oh, yeah, that's super famous.
Do you mind sharing your date of birth, just the month and the day, so we can do a quick FloridaMan?
Oh. And what's gonna happen? I'm gonna find out what my inner Florida man is.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Well, you're in the FloridaMan.
I hope it's something connected with alligators. That'd
Yeah.
be like Louisiana. Anyway, all right. Very easy. All twos. February 22nd. 222.
222.
222.
All right, Doug. So
if
for those
anybody
who
wants to
don't know,
remember my birthday, give me a
FloridaMan
present.
is this theory on the internet that like, you can just research your birthday and put FloridaMan before or after it and guarantee 100% of the time someone crazy in Florida has done something. On that day, that just makes it amazing.
Oh, I'm ready to find out.
FloridaMan throws toilet through school board window. Oh my God.
I can understand when you get tired of all these classes, man. The curriculums they design, you just got to throw that toilet through the window.
You have a love you. FloridaMan takes on bizarre challenge of eating raw chicken.
What was that?
Raw chicken.
Oh, God, no. I don't want that salmonella.
You know, one thing with Spain though, I never hear people complaining about salmonella. No. Have you ever noticed like? No, there's no salmonella. When
It doesn't exist.
No. Normally you go to restaurants in other countries, like they're like, oh, if the food is raw or something, you might get salmonella. Have you ever known anyone to get like salmonella here?
No, you're right. I've never thought about it. No one ever talks about it. I wonder if one thing I give Spain credit for, I think for food, is they like to cook fresh. And so a lot of times when they go to the market, they get the fresh ingredients. They probably get the chicken that was butchered that day. So I'll give that one thing I love about Spain. They really eat fresh. They cook fresh ingredients.
The people, bro. The restaurants here, some of the restaurants, I would say 70% of the restaurant, they cook frozen stuff. And
you think so? I don't know. Maybe ignorance is
100
bliss. I don't want to know.
100% I know that for a fact. I took a blah blah car with one guy, and he's like, I was coming from Barcelona to Murcia, and we were driving and talking. I'm like, so what do you do for your job? He's like, oh, I sell frozen foods. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Where do you send it? He's like, I sell it to most restaurants here. Most of the restaurants that you see here, they just use frozen food. Like even the paella that you eat from some restaurants, they just reheat those and sell people. And they have no difference, especially a tourist. They have no idea that this is frozen.
That's true.
And another thing they do is they use the Mercadona products a lot.
I've seen it. I've seen the Mercadona products. I've seen it in many places.
The same packaging. You look in the kitchen, you're like, I could just go to Mercadona and buy this. Why the hell am I using this?
Yo, I don't know if you guys will hear this.
Show it.
We'll repeat it if it's needed.
Turn your mic. Just turn your mic. The most disrespectful thing that I have ever seen is going to Mercadona, seeing the tea packs with té de limon, té verde, and when you go to a cafe, it's the same fucking label. They don't take the label off.
Why?
Hacendado.
Why?
And you're buying this tea for like $130 and the pack costs like $190.
Why would they take, bro? They don't care. You have to go to a specialized tea shop to get specialized thing. That's what I'm saying. You think it's fresh, but it's not.
You're right. You know what's honestly?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ruined it for you, bro. I'm sorry I ruined it for you. No, you're never eating out again.
I just never wanted to think about it. I think because I knew, because I used to work in a restaurant in the past, and I got to tell you, we were known for the burgers we cooked. Those burger patties came in boxes frozen. We cooked frozen patties. Everybody raved about our burgers. They loved our burgers. We were cooking frozen patties nonstop. So maybe I know from my past experience that I just didn't want to think about it. I was like, don't think about it. Ignorance is bliss.
No.
That's what I was thinking.
For me, I have to, cause whenever I go to a restaurant and eat, I'm eating with my eyes, my ears, my nose, everything, and I'm watching the kitchen. The kitchen. When I walk by the kitchen, my eyes always go back there. My eyes always go back there, and then I look. Is that kitchen clean enough? Cause I will go into a restaurant and everyone orders something, and if I feel like kitchen's not clean, I'll be like, I'm just having a drink, and don't give me in a glass, just give me a bottle. 100% like that, bro. All right.
Sometimes
so
when you see a chef, you don't even want the food. Right?
No, because sometimes you see the chef smoking outside and you see his hands and you see the blackness in the fingernail, and
That's why the paella tastes so good.
That's seasoning.
it's not squid ink. It's not squid ink. It's not squid ink in the paella. It's a regular paella. But Doug, tell me a bit about you said that you worked a lot on the language assistance. What's that journey like for an average person coming from America or England? Yeah, what do they need to know? What advice would you give to them? Walk me through it.
First, I'll talk about Murcia, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going to talk about a place exactly, I'll talk about Murcia. I always tell people, when you come here, you better have months of money saved up because you're not going to get paid. I hate to say it. It's not. I know the people, they change a lot in the office. They try their best, but something just goes on. They just aren't organized. Yeah. And so you're not going to get paid probably until November, maybe December. My first year, I didn't get paid until December. I was working October, November, December. I don't think I got paid until the end of December, maybe January, because I can still remember my landlord texting me. He's like, you haven't paid for months. And I was like, I've got enough food in my account to feed myself. And I was like, I don't have enough money right now to pay rent. And he's like, luckily he was really nice. I love my landlord. He's a really good guy. He was like, all right, when you get paid, just send me the money. He was really cool about it. But I definitely always tell people, come here with some money saved up. I would say a few thousand, maybe 3,000, I would think. What do you think?
For me, well, I've never done the language program. But personally, I would say the rent would average around, you get paid. How much do they get paid?
They're getting around 800, I would say, if they're going to work 1,500. A little less than 900, I think.
A little less than 900. Let's say 850, right? If you get 850, normal finances, you want your rent to be less than 30% of what you're earning. That won't be the case. On average, people here would pay 350 to 4. Let's say budget 400 for your rent and all your necessities, your rent, your electricity, and that stuff. That'll be but that's without your food as well.
Yeah. That's just like
that's without your food.
Basic utilities, bills.
You'd pay 400 without your food. For food, I say probably around 150. So you're 550 in already. So you have 300 left for the month.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also not going out. That's not buying anything you need.
Exactly. That's not paying for the flights, because a lot of auxiliaries, you don't come here to just to stay. You're going to want to go to other cities. You're going to want to do stuff. You're going to want to do fun stuff on the weekend. That costs money as well.
It costs money. Don't forget also, you got to put that deposit down. So that's a lot. That's more money too. Yeah.
So I would suggest $3,000 isn't, I wouldn't say $3,000 is enough to enjoy your time if you're going to live off 800, because you don't want to be here and stay in the house. Like, it makes no sense to come to Spain for 1 year and just be held down by the money. So I would say minimum, I would say 6 to 8 grand. Ooh. 10 grand if you can.
Obviously, the more the better.
10. About somebody rich, not somebody rich, but if you're gonna do this program and you want to travel, not only in Spain, you want to travel to other European countries, you want to do stuff, especially on a weekly basis. You have to budget in these things, and then you have to budget in for the emergencies. You never know what might happen. You know, you could be in a situation where you lose your phone tomorrow and you need to buy a new phone.
Just drink some tea.
Drink some tea. That would be the solution. You never know. And in Spain, it's hard to earn money outside of your current job, especially if you don't speak the language. Yeah. So my thing is,
especially here in Murcia,
if $5 grand for 8 months, that's a good solid number. $5 in savings, if you can.
The more the better. Don't come over here thinking I'm gonna get paid the first month and I'll be good. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
forget it. You're not gonna get paid on time doing the ministry program.
$5 minimum. $5 minimum, dog. You see that as a solid number, yeah?
Probably.
$5 in your savings.
The more the merrier, the better.
You don't want to go back home in credit card debt, and that's gonna be the next step, because you're not gonna want to be here and not do stuff because you're limited by money. I'm not saying that you should come here and not budget your money. You still have to budget even if you have this $5, but you can use it more wisely as well. That's a good start. $5, your rent will be around. If someone's charging you rent in Murcia for more than 300, 350, 400 for a room, that's on the high end.
Luxurious if you're paying 400 for a room.
Yeah, that's on the high end of stuff. That's on the high end. What advice would you give them for like finding like places to live and stuff?
All right, so I got lucky when I got it. I met somebody in the blah blah car over here that actually had a place open up. So I was searching hard, couldn't find anything, and then I got a random text like, "Hey, this is the person from the blah blah car that we rode over here together. I've got a place that just opened up. Are you still looking? I was like, wow, this just like came down from the heavens for me right now after days and days of looking.
God
so
answered
first,
your prayer.
get here early because everybody thinks, because I think it's still the same. Ministry program begins in October. So everybody thinks, I'll come around the end of September, look a little while and get it. Don't do that. Because this is a big university city too. And all the university students are going to come here in the beginning of September and they're going to take up everything. Yeah. So if you can, get here in August. If not, before August, get something if you can, because it's going to be difficult to find something if you come late September, October.
And a big warning, like, this Spain is an amazing place. But just like any amazing place, they have people that take advantage of people. So one thing you never want to do is rent a place online before you get here. Especially if you have to pay the money ahead.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
If they ask you to transfer the money ahead, that's one of the biggest scams in Spain. Biggest scams. If they ask you to pay the money ahead, don't do it. Tell them, reserve it. And when I come there and see the place in person, I will pay you. Unless you have a friend here that you can trust, I wouldn't suggest anyone to do that. Because time and time again, I've seen the tears. I've
heard stories.
I've seen the tears. I wish I knew. There was no podcast to tell me this.
And now we're here to tell you.
Yeah, and then you're down an entire month's rent, and you're down a deposit.
That's a lot of money.
And you have nowhere to live, and you're in an Airbnb paying for an Airbnb.
And then you're stuck coming in late and trying to compete against everybody else that came late trying to find a place.
Exactly.
That's a good advice there. I always thought about that. Don't pay for a place unless you can go inside it first. Until you can go inside it first and look at it, never give any money. Never pay for it.
If they really want you there, they will hold it for you. In terms of the paperwork, that's another big one. How do you suggest going about the paperwork?
First, you just got to take it in stride. That's what I would tell people, because it's a lot of paperwork, especially if you're coming here for the first time. It's all in Spanish. You don't understand what's needed. Is this the exact form I need? Do I need to check off this part? Do I need this to look like this? Do I need a copy of the whole passport of this? There's a lot of uncertainties when you do it. And so I always tell people, just keep trying. Keep trying. It'll work out in the end. It is so frustrating, but you definitely just got to keep trying and be on your game to keep doing it. Because I remember my first year, 2 years, I didn't know what I was doing. And I was ready to just give up. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't know what you need.
Yeah.
And talking about the government, all that stuff. But you just got to keep trying. And I would definitely tell people to get into Facebook groups or WhatsApp groups. Yeah. Ask for help. People, they're experienced. They've been through this many times. There's no stupid question. Don't feel dumb trying to ask a question, because nobody's going to judge you, because everybody's gone through the same process. Yeah. We're all frustrated by it.
True. Use the Facebook groups. Use the WhatsApp groups. I think they're the best form of information. There are also people in these groups that have been through it that help people out with this process all the time. I think Abigail, you know Abigail, right? So normally she charges a small fee to help people out with this process. It's to be honest, like, if I can pay someone to get rid of the stress that comes with all this, because it's very stressful. You have no idea how. You think it's stressful coming here, dealing with your governments? That's amplified when you come to Spain, bro. Especially for me as a Jamaican, I've had sleepless nights because of paperwork. Sleepless nights of stress. I've lost weight because of it. Just because I go there, they're like, you need to pay for this, but we don't accept card here. So you need to go outside and get some cash. I've been there.
Oh, you want to know the worst story I ever had? Yeah. So I went to the foreigner's office, and I remember this was like my first year in Murcia, or my second year in Murcia. And I went there, and I came with the wrong forms. Classic thing. You know, you filled something in wrong. There's always something wrong. That's why I always tell people, just keep trying. You just got to keep going. It'll work out in the end if you keep trying. But I remember the man was really nice, which doesn't happen much a lot of times at the foreigner's office. They're not nice a lot of times. Yeah. But this man, he was having a good day. And he was really nice. He explained everything I needed. He filled it out for me. He's like, you need to pay this much. You need to go to a bank and pay this much. And I was like, great. But I went there and I was busy. So I was like, I can get this done in like 2 weeks. In 3 weeks, I'll be back and I'll get it all done. So I got it done. 2-3 weeks later, paid it, went back there, put it on that desk. And I was like, I got it. This guy helped me out. Got it all. Take it.
Good.
I was like, I'm good, right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No. You ready for this?
What?
He's looking at it. He's like, this is good. This is good. Then he gets to the part about paying. He's like, yeah. So it turns out in the last week they raised the price. And you ready for this? Mm-hmm. They raised the price 10 cents. Hey! 10 cents. I was, and I'm gonna tell you right now, the process is frustrating. I was frustrated in that moment. I pulled out 10 cents. I was like, I got 10 cents right here. I can give you 10 cents right here. And this is the worst part about this process of paperwork, the TASA forms. You got to go to a bank, pay the bank to show that you paid, to go to the government to show that you paid. You can't pay the government. So the guy said, I can't take those 10 cents. He's like, what you got to do? Fill out this form, 10 cents, go to a bank, pay 10 cents to a bank, and go back. Yeah. I went to a bank and I had to explain to a teller, I need to pay 10 cents. In English or Spanish? I did it in Spanish, of course.
You spoke Spanish, so it's easier for you. It's easier for you.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. But I had to pay 10 cents. I had to go back to the center of the city and then pay 10 cents and then go back to the foreigner's office.
That's the worst thing up there at the foreigner's office as well. Carry everything in duplicates. Yeah. Duplicates. Even print it.
Print. If you don't know, if you're not sure, print it.
And
do I need the whole passport? Print the whole passport. Get it all.
No, you always need the whole passport. Every time I go, you have to print. And every process I've done, they want to see your entire passport.
Oh, so I think there's something that's not needed, but it's always best. Yeah, take the whole passport.
Everything.
Take the whole passport.
There's no banks up there. So don't think you're going to walk out and think, oh, the foreigners office is here. All the car manufacturers are up here. There must be a bank. There's no bank inside.
There's nothing there.
I remember once, bro. I came from Barcelona. I was staying in Barcelona at one point in time. And came here. I was still in the university here. And I came here just for 2 days, booked an Airbnb, booked my train back. And all I needed to do was just submit some paperwork there. You know, just to come here to submit the paperwork, check on my lecturers and do this. Let me make a weekend of it. Come in Thursday, go to the office on Friday and get back to Barcelona on Sunday.
Efficient.
Just nice and clean. Appointment booked, everything. Go there.
But it's a foreigner's office. It's not efficient.
It's not efficient, bro. I went in and I'm like, I need this done and I need to pay it. Me like some idiot up there with my card. They're like, oh, we don't accept that. We don't accept that. I think they do now, but don't go with that. I don't accept that. You have to go and pay it. I had to come into the city. There's no bank. So I had to take a taxi into the city. Foreigner's office closes at what? 2 p.m. 1:30 on a Friday, I think. Oh, 1:30 on a Friday, I think.
Like in the movies, hightail it. Extra tip if you hightail it to the center.
Oh, bro. I freaking jumped in a taxi, come down, run into the first bank I see, and went to the bank. The banks, you know how the banks are. We don't do cash transaction after 10 a.m. We don't do cash transactions after 10 a.m.
I forgot about that. I use the ATMs now for it, but I forgot about the hassle of trying to find a bank to pay it at the right time.
Yes, cash transaction, none before after 10, because that's when they do it. And I had to go up to the teller, barely any Spanish. Tears and a smile. Tears and a smile.
Doing your best.
Tears and a smile. And she said, okay, I'll help you. And she's like, wait, you don't bank here. You don't bank with us.
And they wouldn't do it.
No, she's like, you don't bank with us. You need to go to, maybe someone will do the cash transaction at another bank. I had to go to my bank. So I had to walk to my bank that I use. And they took the money from my account to do it. Because they wouldn't do the cash transaction because it was after 10. Then I had to take another taxi. Luckily, you know, I'm quick on my feet.
Yeah.
I'm quick on my feet. And I told the guy I'm coming back. Don't close this place until I get back. And I made it just in a nick of time back up there. I didn't even eat that entire day, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And my story is a happy ending. I have been there and I'm there sitting happy, waiting for my paperwork to process. Because I have to go there every year. I see girls just coming out, crying, tears, bawling. I have friends that they're the strongest women I know. Strong, powerful women. You would not think they would succumb to anything. They go to that office, feeble, tears. That shows you your true metal.
No, that place is not a happy place. If you ever get to go there, they have all these colors all on the ceiling to try to make it as lively as possible. Bro. But it just sucks all the soul out of you.
That place, next thing. Ever since COVID, you need to make appointments now. Back in our day, we could just walk in without an appointment and just wait in line.
You wait in, yeah.
No, nothing like that. Even last Christmas, I had so many friends I had to go there and buy tickets just to go in. There are never any appointments online. So if you're coming here, book appointments.
Book it ahead of time. Book it as soon as you can. If you can book an appointment, months ahead. Do whatever you can. Book an appointment. If you see an appointment open, book it.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. You're like, I don't know if I want to do it that day. No, take it. You take that appointment.
Facts.
I remember because I had this problem last year. There were no appointments because I needed a regresso, which is a form that you need to when you're renewing. Your card is expired, so they needed to make sure that you're renewing. So I needed to go get that regresso to go home and come back when my card was expired. The only appointment I could find was in Lorca, an hour train ride away. I had to go to Lorca to get it because that was the only one I could find. One I could find, I took it.
It's tough. I know we're complaining, but this is what anyone that's coming here has to expect. These are a part of the journey and the struggle, and we're still here. Even though this happens, we still love the country, and we still...
It's worth it.
This is just that. Bureaucracy has never been a good thing.
No.
It has never been a good thing. Because you said that happened to you last year. This happened to me when was Easter? April, I got my card, right? And I already booked my flights for vacation. Going to Portugal, booked the flights, everything. I'm checking online every night for like a month for an appointment to go pick up the card, bro. To go pick up the card.
The card's ready.
The card's ready. I see online the card's ready just to go pick up the card.
You just gotta go pick it. You show them your passport and they give you the card. That's it.
That's all I need to do. Just go in a line, pick up the card, 5 minutes. In and out. No appointments in the system. I had to go there, security guard, tell him, bro, I'm sorry, but I have my flight here. I'm leaving the country. Tomorrow is my flight, and I need the card to be able to leave the country so I can return. And he's like, no, we can't help you. We can't help you. I'm like, I need this. Almost on my knees.
Yeah.
Almost on my knees, begging this man. And the man, you know what happened? His boss called him. And he's like, oh, I have to go to my boss. Can you stand here and ensure no one enters it? So for 5 minutes, I was the security guard.
You were the security guard?
I was the security guard. And some people came in with the same problem. They need to get inside. And I'm like, they come to me. I'm like, I don't know.
Sure. Come on in, sir. Come on in. Yeah.
Go on in. Free.
Make a line. Stay in line. Single file line.
I'm not a security guard. And when he came back, he's like, okay, thank you so much for helping. I let it like 10 people already. Because I can't stop people. I have no uniform. I have no authority.
Yeah. That's not your responsibility.
I got in, got the thing, able to go to Portugal on my trip.
Nice.
Luckily. That's what you're saying. Stick to it.
Stick to it. You just got to keep trying. Try to stay calm because it is frustrating. As you can see, we all frustrated. Our voices get higher talking about it. Yeah. It's frustrating, but you just got to keep trying. Keep going. It'll work out in the end.
It's worth it.
All right,
enough about the auxiliary program. Enough about the auxiliary program. Doug, how do you feel knowing that your next president might be Jamaican?
Our dad is from Jamaica, isn't it?
How do you feel like your possibility of your next president might be Jamaican?
Ooh.
How does it feel?
I don't know. I never thought about that before. It feels pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some Jamaican overlords.
You feel like you're in a safe boat?
Yeah.
Or you in a rocky boat?
Ooh, I don't know. I would say it's a safe boat. I don't know. I never thought about it before. Now that I think about it, I think it's a good thing. I don't know. It's a good thing? Always. I've never been in boats with Jamaicans. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know much about Jamaican boats.
What do you
I know about Jamaican bobsleds. That's it. That's the only
Bro, if I had $1 for every time I've heard that, oh, you're Jamaican. Oh, you know about you? Have you ever watched Cool Runnings? Why are you asking me if I watch freaking Cool Runnings, bro?
Of course you have.
Yeah, I have watched Cool Runnings many times, but why is that one of the first questions?
I don't know. When we think of Jamaica, it's always Bob Marley, Cool Runnings, and marijuana. It's unfortunate, but that's the stereotype.
Actually, I don't want to say.
There's a lot of more things in Jamaica. Usain Bolt also.
Yeah.
And Usain Bolt.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of like the politics of things, just give me. How do you feel about how American politics is? Because we have an American on the couch. We need to identify, because it's the biggest news in the world now. American politics right now, the reality show of American politics is the most entertaining.
It's entertaining. I'll tell you right now. It's entertaining. What's your take on it? You don't have to tell me a political affiliation or anything. I don't give a shit about that. Just how do you perceive it as an American living outside of America as well? Because you have a different perspective. Yeah. Because you're seeing things. You're outside seeing in. Mm-hmm. You're no longer in there. You've lived there 10 years. You're Spanish now. It's a funny thing because I mean, It's true. I feel kind of half Spanish. I definitely feel distant from things happening in the United States. I definitely get an outside perspective. And that's interesting because I talk to my sister about this all the time. She's living back in the States, and she always asks, what are they talking about over there about us? She's always curious. And I got to say, the last few weeks has looked like a clown show in the United States. It's been pretty embarrassing, I think. Just all the events that have been happening with the election, all that stuff. And so without getting into the politics, I just think how everything's been going, it just looks ridiculous. And I think the image of the United States is worse after the past few weeks, for sure. And that's definitely what I would say.
I think for the past 10 years, the stock is going down. The stock is going down.
Yeah, it's true. I wasn't trying to go too far back. I don't know how far back we want to go.
No, that's most Europeans at the end of the day, they see America as a joke.
The politics, for sure, and a lot of things in the United States, for sure. The news that comes out of the United States, it's disheartening, for sure.
Yeah, they see a lot of the things as just jokes. Like, they have the stereotypes about Americans, which, to be honest, I don't really like how they, because I'm Jamaican, I get stereotyped as well. So when they stereotype all Americans, I'm like, not because this person is obese doesn't mean that all Americans are obese. Just because this person likes to carry weapons and stuff like that doesn't mean all Americans like that. So you're just generalizing about an entire country without giving them a chance. Because personally, I don't have a problem with Americans. Like, it's the overall infrastructure of America that projects it. And it's like they're not doing themselves justice. You have media outlets that pushes this agenda and then a media outlet that pushes this agenda that causes the world just to be confused and then stop taking them seriously.
Yeah. No, it's true. I definitely agree. I think I always tell people the United States is like probably the most diverse country in the world. You can find anything and everything in the United States. So it is hard to generalize the United States. So when people talk about the guns or the obesity, which is true, it does exist, but not everybody is like that. It's definitely there's so much diversity in the United States.
Yeah, because my European friends, whenever they think of America, they think of, if you could picture an American for them, it'd be
Wait, can I try to do this?
No, you picture. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so if I had to choose a stereotypical American, fat, wearing a cowboy hat with a rifle, any kind of gun, maybe the gun, riding a scooter, a riding scooter because they can't walk because they're so obese.
The Walmart scooter.
The Walmart scooters. I wasn't sure if people were going to know what. This is the English crowd, the English-speaking crowd. The Walmart scooter, eating hamburgers, chugging Coca-Cola.
Can I pay with my credit card?
Facts.
How much do I tip? That's what it is.
Yeah, the tipping culture there.
Oh, that's something I don't miss. Every time I go home, I hate it.
I
hate tipping. I hate it. That's one thing about Spain I love. Tipping, you don't tip. And if you do tip, it's just a little extra change. You got a little change left over, you can leave it.
And sometimes they give you back the tip. They give you back. Like, I've been in bars and I got like great service, or in a restaurant and I get excellent service, and I'm like, yeah, you the food and your work, you deserve this tip. You deserve
this
a tip.
Euro.
Yeah, and I put the cash there, pay with my card, and I'm leaving the restaurant, and the waitress runs me down. Like, sir, you left some money on the table. Here, take it. And I'm like, no, that's for you. And she's like, no, please don't. Please don't. Please
that's
don't.
so nice.
Please, I don't want to take the money you do. And I have to leave the money. I have to walk out leaving the money.
It's crazy because in the United States, be like, really? Only $20 as a tip?
Only 15%?
Only 20?
Only 15%. No. Yeah, another thing for the people coming here, you don't have to tip.
Yeah,
you don't have to. But it's nice sometimes. Like, whenever I go out in a big group, I feel like a big group should tip.
I think to me, it's different. The tipping here, when it does happen, it's very rare. Tipping here is different than tipping in the United States. It's expected. You're paying for somebody's wages, basically, in the United States.
Yeah.
Here, you're showing a token of appreciation. You saw that worker working hard. You got a big table. You leave them just some change. You leave them €1. No more than €1, I would say. Yeah. It's a show appreciation more than like giving them money, I would say.
You know how tipping came about in America?
I'm not exactly sure. I've heard different things. I've heard it was like the Great Depression was one thing, and they didn't want to pay wages, but I'm not really sure. I'm not a historian for that.
It is about not paying wages, but it was a different kind of wage, dog. It was a different kind of wage. So
I'm sure this is going to be a proud story for me. I'm sure in my country.
I don't think you want to be proud of
this.
No,
I know I'm not going to be proud of this. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times this comes about.
The story I heard was the rich people in America would go to the go to England back in the day when, England was England, and they would see these rich aristocrats there giving their servants tips, like in a little shilling. Like at a nice party, they would give them tips as shillings.
So while they're working like a party, like
it would be
very...
a flex. It would be a flex.
Okay.
Like when you essentially, like, I don't know, in Jamaica we call it like a money pull up, where we give the DJ that's working cash in hand. Like, it would be, you're working, you're serving food, you'll give them a tip. And they saw that in America and be like, that's how I flex. But right now, we just set all the slaves free. And we need people to still do the work. But I don't want to pay them to do the work, or I don't want to pay them as much. What if we get people to pay the workers for us instead of us, the corporation, paying them? That's a brilliant idea, Johnny. That's a brilliant idea.
That's an American idea right there.
That's a brilliant idea, Johnny. Why should I pay them? I'm not eating my own food.
That's an American idea.
These guys don't deserve to cut into my profits. And then one company tried it out. John, when you finish eating over there, pay Bob. Give him a little thing to show his appreciation. Let's see if this catches on. And obviously, when the lobbyists got behind it, this caught on.
And it spread everywhere.
It spread everywhere.
And it's ingrained in the United States. I hate it.
Ingrained. And no one wants to change it. Even the people that are getting these tips, they feel like they make more money off the tips, which they technically do.
No, they do. A lot of people do.
Yeah, but you can make all that money off tips. But at the end of the day, you don't have medical coverage. You don't have health insurance. You don't have anything. I'd rather making a lower wage and get all those insurances paid for.
More rights, definitely.
More rights
definitely
as an employee and stuff like that. And in some states, I believe it's like $5-6 still. No.
Oh no, in my state, I think for waiters it's still like $2.75 an hour. There's the rule though, that is if you don't make enough tips to cover minimum wage, which is only $7.25 an hour, the employer has to cover it. But everybody makes more than minimum wage getting tips. But the minimum wage in my state, Louisiana. Yeah. Not the greatest state, for many reasons. Other reasons, yes, but other reasons, no. But our minimum wage is still $7.25 since I think 2009. It has not changed.
$7.25.
I was making $7.25 back in 2009, and it still has not changed. Still.
That's rough, man.
How is tipping in Jamaica though? Does that exist?
No.
No.
We don't have a tipping culture. It's included in your bill. Like the gratuity and the service charge is included. But in America, you still pay that, and then you pay the tip,
It shouldn't be that way. But there are people, they slide that in there. They'll put a gratuity in there, hoping that you don't see it, and then you tip more.
Well, we pay the gratuity. The gratuity is normally, I think, 15 to 18%. 15%, depending on the restaurant. And you just pay it as a normal day. But if you go to like a normal vendor, they don't ask you for a tip. You just pay and you just go on your way.
And it's known though. Everybody knows you're gonna pay like between 15-18% gratuity,
and
it's on the bill.
Yeah.
It's you have to pay it.
Yeah, it's on the bill. Like, and I think it's maybe they use it to subsidize. I don't know the essential details. Subsidize the waiter's salary or the worker's salary. I would be good, but sometimes I still tip. Like, the American culture kind of when I get good service, I feel like the person should be valued for the good service, because getting good service is not something that you come across a lot.
No,
like
sure.
Service.
That is the point, they say, of the tipping system, is that you're going to get good service, and it incentivizes having better service. They say that, and so that's interesting to say that.
That's what they want you to think.
I know.
That's what they want you to. But yeah. Oh, you mentioned the good service. They don't tip here. The service in Spanish restaurants.
That was a culture shock for me. As an American, I don't know how it is in Jamaica, but we expect the servers to come to us.
Are you okay, sir? Would you like?
Yeah. It's kind of it's annoying for other people because they're like, yeah, I'll tell you if I need anything when you're eating. Yeah. But like, so it's a little bit difficult, I think, for a lot of Americans when they come over. You have to get their attention. Like, you have to be very aggressive. Be like, hey,
right on.
Excuse me, give me a drink, please. Another, or you got to raise another.
Yeah.
You just got to do it.
And no one's trying to get you out of that seat, though. You can be in that restaurant dying of thirst. You could be there. No one's trying to turn over the chair. No one's trying.
Sobremesa.
Sometimes I have to be begging, please, the bill. I'm begging you. I need to pay. I need to go. You know, but the restaurants I go in here, I have to go pay at the counter.
Yeah,
Because
all the time.
No one cares. So don't come here expecting the same quality of service.
Nah, take your time at the tables. You get to talk all you want. No one's gonna push you off the table.
You get to socialize and stuff like that.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing I think Spanish people do well. They socialize very well.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love. I love going out, just talking. They just like to go out, and the drinks are not for getting drunk. It's just a reason to socialize when you go out.
Yeah. They don't drink to get drunk. I noticed
yeah.
that. And I like that as well, because they'll have their little tapper to keep them sober. Have a canya. Meanwhile, I'm down 2 liters of beer already, and they're still sipping the canya, having a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh God, man, order another drink, bro. Keep up, Doug. But do you have any questions for me or Tonniel? I think Tonniel has a game for us. He has us playing a trivia game. But before we transition into that, do you have any questions for me or Tonniel personally?
If I had any question, I forgot it because now I want to play trivia. I love trivia.
All right. Let's get there. All right.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to share a mic.
I want that. I'm gonna take up the mic.
Do you have it in wide lens? Like they're gonna see you?
No, they won't see
Oh, so we gotta share this one?
Yeah. Tonniel is.
I feel like
Tonniel is still
we're like
here.
a barbershop quartet over here, like about to sing into this thing. Baby on board. Wait, I don't know. That's copyright.
That's a voice.
boys, yeah.
I don't know if y'all. That's copyrighted sentence. If I can sing that, I don't know.
No, you can sing it, but you just can't
Play the original. I
Yeah.
don't know how it works. Huh?
Thing is, I want to put the card over.
That's my
Yeah,
announcer
you're good,
voice.
man.
I like.
All right.
My
Yeah,
announcer voice.
you have a kind of sports. You have a sports commentator kind of
I
voice.
should change careers. I should do that.
Yeah, quit your job, bro. Like you don't need to parent.
If I could find the job to just be a sports announcer, I would do it.
Yeah. You play
Okay.
any sports?
I play.
Sorry.
Not good, but I would do the announcing. I would like the voice.
You have the voice. Who's going first?
All right, guys. So
Today's game.
today's game is all about the island of Jamaica.
Oh no! No.
Let's see if I will have to take Davane's passport and give it to Doug. Or Doug will earn a passport and Davane still keeps his passport.
I'm not winning this game.
So, I'm going to ask you guys, let's say 5 questions each. They're multiple choice. For Doug.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
For
you.
Davane, there's no multiple choice. He has to know the answer.
Bro.
Do you want to flip a coin?
Do your thing. Do your thing. You know, cook. Go on, cook.
Cook? Alright. And these questions are general knowledge questions about Jamaica. And I wish you guys well.
You want me to hold it?
I wish you guys well.
First, Doug.
Yeah.
All right.
You can
Oh, like I'm
you
talking, I'm doing
can
this.
take the mic off if you want. Oh, that's fine?
And I gotta hold it for, like this for you?
No, you're not.
No? Oh, okay, I don't know. It's pretty easy. I just do this.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. First question for Doug.
I'm ready. He's not.
Who?
I'm nervous.
These questions might be a little bit hard for Doug. Let's see.
Let's see.
I think he studied. So first question. What is the capital city of Jamaica?
Kingston. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
You're right, bro.
So
You're
that's
right.
1 point for Doug
That's
so
the question you
far.
asked the man, bro.
Wait no
I
man.
didn't even do the multiple choice.
Wait no man.
Yeah, that's the question you really asked the man.
Wait no man.
I'm
Wait
gonna
no
ask you for
man.
like the GDP of Jamaica now.
Let's get ready. Okay, Davane. I'll give you the options for this one. So which town in Jamaica was the first to have electricity? Which town in
This
Jamaica
is in Falmouth, no?
was the first to have electricity? I'll give you the options. A, Halfway Tree.
No.
B, Mandeville.
No.
C, Black River. Or 4, Falmouth.
Falmouth. I
Your
said
final answer?
Falmouth, yeah. Black River?
It's Black River.
Obviously.
Okay.
What? You see the question he asked you?
I know. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. This is great.
Okay.
What city in America got electricity first?
Yeah, do you know?
I don't know. I would guess.
Fuck knows that.
I don't know.
I'd say Boston.
I would guess Chicago
I'd
or
say
New York.
Boston.
One of the two. Oh, no.
I'd say Boston.
It's got to be, I think.
Because
I know
that's the
something in
first
my mind
place
about they
that-
did something near Niagara Falls. Didn't they with the electricity? With
hydroelectricity?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Could be.
I could be. I don't know. I'm just
sure
pulling.
I'm just pulling some strings. All right. So, second question for Doug. Which, or can you put?
It was Cleveland.
Or can you
Would not
name
guess that.
the first Jamaican athlete to become the fastest man in the world? A. Johan Blake. B. Michael Frater. C. Usain Bolt. Or D. Asafa Powell.
Okay, it can't be Usain Bolt. That's too recent for the first one to be the fastest man in the world.
Would you like me to name them again?
Say them again. You can skip Usain Bolt. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
Usain Bolt. You're
So-
talking the first Jamaican to
Yeah.
hold the world record.
Yeah.
Okay.
So A. Johan Blake. B. Michael Frater. Or D. Asafa Powell.
I'm gonna guess because I don't recognize any of the other names. I'm gonna go for the second one. B. Michael Frater.
Michael Frater? I'm sorry.
No.
The answer is Asafa Powell.
You would have known.
I knew that. You would not ask me. He broke the record 9.77.
Okay.
Was he the first one under 10?
Yeah, and I think he has the most
No,
sub
first
10.
one under 10. No,
not under 10. To break the record.
Yeah.
Under 9.8.
He was the first Jamaican to break the world record for
And he has
100
the
meters
most sub 10 times.
And when did that happen?
ever.
I don't know.
It happened in
He's gonna
2004.
ask me now.
It happens in no. Yeah.
That was the first Jamaican to hold the world record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have swore that would have happened in like the 80s.
No,
Like,
no,
yeah,
no.
like the
It was bet-
Jamaican track
It was between
field.
2003 2004 thereabouts. Yeah. All right. So, second question for Davane. Which is Jamaica's least populated parish? A. Kingston. B.
Guess Kingston.
Hanover. C. Trelawney. Or D. Westmoreland. You know this, Davine.
You know it.
I believe in you, Davine.
You believe in me?
I believe in
Bro,
you.
you set me up. You set me up.
No, I
These
didn't- I
questions
didn't
are
set you
random. These questions.
The least populated?
The least populated.
I know the least populated state.
What's the least populated state?
It's Wyoming, I'm pretty sure.
Wyoming.
Least populated out of 40. Out of those four, Westmoreland or Hanover. I'm thinking.
So the options were A. Kingston.
That's not it.
B. Hanover.
Yeah.
C. Trelawney. Or D. Westmoreland.
Hanover.
Final answer?
I've never been there, so there's nothing there.
Well, you're right. Hanover is the correct answer. And they have approximately, from a statistic from 2012, 69,879 people.
That's tiny.
They've updated
That's
that
where I'm
since
gonna
then.
live when I go back.
Peaceful, right? Yeah. One thing I
Okay.
love about this, I want everybody to notice we've got the stances, the like stereotypical stance of men playing video games when it gets real. They're like, oh no, it's real now. We're leaning forward.
It's what? It's a 1-1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't like losing.
I don't either.
Another question for Doug. Third question for Doug, right?
Oof.
Okay.
The waiting. That was
The lignum vitae is Jamaica's A. national tree, B. national plant, C. national flower, or D. national fruit.
Can you repeat the name of it again, please?
The lignum vitae.
Lignum vitae.
Yes. Or lignum vitae.
Lignum.
If you're Spanish.
Can you repeat the answers again?
So A. Jamaica's national tree, B. the national plant, C. the national flower, or D. the national fruit. Do you know this answer, Davin?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? Tell me the answer. It's the flower.
So Doug is up too. David, don't let him take your passport, David.
You know what? I shouldn't even say Bumbleclad anymore. No, you're the only one that can say it.
All right. Let me ask David a question a little bit about.
He's giving you the worst ones.
No, this one.
You know what?
It's an interesting
I
question.
appreciate it.
All right, so
challenge.
this is your question. It's a true or false question.
Fuck. It's a 50-50, so that's good.
Easy.
So, the Governor General has the power to remove a prime minister. Does the Governor General have the power to remove a prime minister?
True or false? You
True or
just said he
false?
has the power, and then you're asking.
No. I'm not asking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's a statement.
The Governor General has the power to remove a prime minister. Let me think this one out. So the Governor General is the King's representative.
Queens.
The King's now.
The king now.
King
well,
now.
You have a new overlord.
Yeah.
Me.
Yes, you
He's
do. I know
our
it's on your money.
yeah. The colonial overlord. No, the king is not on our money.
Not yet.
No, never has been. Thank God. He has the power to reverse decision. Why would you have a Governor General if he has no power to influence? But then again, like in the UK, just reason out, like the king abstains from any political affiliation. So he would not want to get into any politics, and having that power over a smaller country would not be good. So I would say it's false. It does not have the power to remove a prime minister.
You say it's false?
Yeah. If he has the power to remove a prime minister, we need to change that tomorrow.
My brother, I'm sorry to shock you, but he has. Would you like the explanation?
I'm pretty sure I knew that.
You like the
I
explanation?
think every governor
Would
general.
you like the explanation?
Yeah.
So it says the Governor General, as the representative of the monarch, holds the power to remove the Prime Minister in certain circumstances. This power is typically exercised when the Prime Minister has lost the confidence of the Parliament or has engaged in unconstitutional activities.
That's celebrated in the United States. Unconstitutional activities.
Well, your
All right.
politicians are immune to it now.
Yeah, you get to do whatever you want. It's a party.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Doug, 3-3, and you're 2-1. 3 questions, 2-1.
I'm just Jamaican right now.
Okay, where's this question? I had this one. Okay. Who was or is Jamaica's first national hero? Is it A. Bob Marley,
That's
B.
yeah.
Usain Bolt, C. Marcus Garvey, or D. Norman Manley?
My first reaction was to say Bob Marley. The national hero, you said
So who
And
is
the-
Jamaica's first national hero?
first. Ooh. Because Bob Marley, he only started in the 70s. You got independence in the 60s. If I remember
Wow,
correctly.
this man was studying. This man has been studying.
I've watched a 10-minute video before coming here.
Just to throw you off, we have national heroes after independence as well. Just to throw
That's what I was thinking though. It has to be after, right? I don't know. So I'm gonna go. What were the last two names?
Marcus Garvey or Norman Manley?
I like the name Marcus Garvey. I just like the way it sounds. I'm gonna go Marcus Garvey.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Oh, David, your passport. Your passport,
That's
David.
true.
this.
I can't win anymore. You have only 5 questions each, right?
Yeah. How many have you gone? This is
That's my third.
that was
That's
your
his third.
3 for 3.
No,
And
that
I-
was your fourth.
That's
That
your
was
4
my
questions.
That was your fourth.
3 or 4.
You got one wrong.
What did I get wrong?
And you got the fastest man, first to break the record.
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm at 1 point with 3 questions already. So I have
Yeah.
2 questions. I have to get these 2 right in order to win.
This is like taking penalties.
I have to get these 2 right to win.
All right.
Doug, I'll make you some jerk chicken or something. I swear, bro. Like, you deserve it.
All right.
Not to say that Tonniel didn't give you a 50% chance of that answer.
some of the answers like Usain Bolt.
All right. He said I'm being lenient. All right.
No, do your thing.
David.
I know the setup, you know. You know the setup.
This is fair.
I would have made the questions random
Mm-hmm.
with multiple choice.
I would have. If I had known, you could have told me. I would have studied more. That would have been interesting.
David, let's see.
Ooh.
Let's see. So, which town?
Jesus Christ. Which town? Thousands of towns.
Okay. But these towns are in different parishes, so don't worry.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Mandeville.
it.
It's Mandeville. I only say that because it's a town in Louisiana called Mandeville.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's near New Orleans.
So, which town in Jamaica was the first to have telephones.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Wait.
Bro!
Wait. Let me name the options. Don't worry. A. Kingston. B. Port Antonio. C. Black River. Or D. Spanish Town.
I have to go with, like, logically, Black River got electricity
I
first.
feel like he's trying to trick you. He wouldn't have two answers for Black River.
Yeah, would he? Tonniel, Black River? Or is it Kingston?
Black River.
No, Kingston is the capital.
Which one is it, Davian?
Kingston is the capital.
My face
That's
doesn't
a
tell.
song.
My face won't tell you, Davian.
It's a song, isn't it?
I have my poker face
We
on.
can make one.
No, Kingston is the capital. Isn't that a line in the song?
I don't know.
No, never mind. Sorry. Continue on.
All right. Bumbleclaw.
So remember, which one was the first to have telephones?
Telephones. Do telephones require electricity back in those days?
I'm pretty sure they do, don't they?
Yeah, but when was electricity invented? And the time frame for
When was
telephones?
it brought to Jamaica? You mean?
Yeah.
Do you give hints?
No, not to me. The hints were 104. Black River got electricity first. Doesn't necessarily mean that. You know what? I'm going to Kingston, bro.
Final answer?
No, you ask like that. Yeah.
It's a question.
Kingston is the capital, the hub. Port Royal. All the pirates are. Kingston.
Kingston?
Yeah.
I regret to inform you, Davane, we will have to take away your passport.
Hand it over.
The answer was Black River.
No!
Davane,
I was like, first to get electricity.
the answer was Black River.
I got you. Ooh, you put two in. You have two questions with the answer of Black River.
Yes.
Ooh, that's rough.
He set me up.
He set you up.
All right.
I kind of tricked you a bit too. I think
No, but my reasoning was
it
Yeah.
made sense.
not enough. No, you know,
I want to hear the last one.
All right. Give you a nice last question.
How many colors on the flag?
I do know an interesting fact. It's the only flag that doesn't have red, white, or blue in it in the world. I do know that. Ask me that question. I dare you.
All right, so this is a bit back in history. So it says, in which parish did Christopher Columbus first land?
Finally, a question. I was going to.
In which parish did Christopher Columbus first land?
Like I know the names of any of these parishes.
He's gonna give you. He's
So?
gonna give you some random ones, and you're gonna guess it.
So
You call them
A-
parishes though? In
Yeah, we
Jamaica?
call them
That's
parishes,
interesting.
yeah.
We call them parishes in Louisiana too. We're the
Ah,
only
really?
state. Yep. Everyone else says
Ah.
counties. I think except Alaska. We say parish. It's the same thing. We just call it a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
name.
yeah. No, but for us, parishes are like states
Ah.
instead of counties, yeah.
We have counties as well.
Oh, okay. And they're smaller than the parish.
No.
County. We have 3 counties: Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey. And they're divided. There are 14 parishes, 3 counties. So the counties split the country.
So they split
counties
the
are bigger.
country into a third.
So
Ah.
there will be like 4 parishes in this county, 4 in this county, a few in this one.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in which parish did Christopher Columbus first land? Old Dirty Columbus.
Our good
A.
friend.
St. Anne. B. St. James. C. St. Mary. Or D. Portland.
I was hoping you would continue with the Saints. I'm surprised by Portland.
No
at the
more
end.
saints. No more saints.
I'm gonna guess it's a saint because there's so many saint names there. It can't be Portland. And I have no idea, so I feel like Mother Mary is helping
Saint
me right
Mary?
now. I'm gonna go Saint Mary.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Well, you got this one wrong, but I'll say it here, Mr. Dog.
No, I want my last question.
Oh, he just wants it for fun.
Okay.
No, I'd rather lose 3-2 than 3-1.
Well, you're fair.
But if there are penalties, you don't get the chance.
True. Don't rub it in, dog. Like, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. I'm gonna cry.
What was the answer?
The answer was St. Anne.
Saint
St. Anne. St. Anne. The answer was St. Anne.
Funny story about that. Columbus came in St. Anne in a town called Discovery Bay. With
what
the
they
Spanish.
named it, yeah.
And when the British came in and kicked them out, they left from a town called Runaway Bay.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That helps to remember when you take history exams.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah, true.
Discovery Bay, Runaway Bay.
Yeah.
Easy.
All right, Davian. Most of these questions are about geography.
I like geography.
Yeah.
Pedro Case.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't even know what this is.
Petrol K?
Pedro Keys.
Oh,
You know it, Davian. Pedro Keys.
Oh, Lime Key.
You have Lime Key and you have Pedro Keys. Why am I helping you? Why am I helping you? Davian. Pedro Keys or Pedro Keys, a group of 7 islands located 80 kilometers off the south coast of Jamaica, is considered a part of which parish?
Bro, I don't know.
Is it Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Kingston, or Clarendon?
Tell you the truth, I don't know this, bro.
Make a nice guess, Davian.
Pedro Keys.
You know it
You said
is.
a direction too.
Yeah.
Southeast?
South.
So no, it's
80 kilometers south.
80 kilometers south.
Yeah.
So what are the answers? The thing is, Kingston and Clarendon are quite close, and they're on the southern end of the island, so it could be one of those.
So it's Manchester, A, Manchester,
Manchester as well is south.
B, St. Elizabeth,
St. Elizabeth is south.
C, Kingston, or
No,
D, Clarendon.
no, the thing is, they are stacked. Like they're like four.
They're
right next to each other on the south. There.
It's difficult.
So they could even Pedro Keys. No one goes there a lot. If it was Kingston, it would be more popular because everyone would go to the Key.
Does that prevent people from going to the Keys?
No. Like the popularity of it, the fact that I don't know this key or I've never been there means that it's not easily accessible.
No, David,
I know this key.
You know this key. Come on.
Jesus, then it's the Kingston. Then if you say I know it. Are there any beaches? What's any popular beaches on this key?
He's asking for hints.
No.
On this key, I don't know of any popular beaches, but I can tell you maybe one attraction or one famous place that's inside this parish. Would you like the hint?
Give him a hint.
I
He
need
deserves it.
I need
Okay,
rough
so
desperately.
Santa Cruz is a main town of this parish.
I don't know where Santa Cruz is.
David.
I love the combination of Spanish and English town names and parishes you guys have. This is
Because
crazy.
that as I said, our first colonial overlords were the Spanish,
Yeah.
and then they transitioned aggressively, but they were forcefully evicted and run away by the British. Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is one. Santa Cruz is the capital of Manchester.
Final answer?
Jeez, whenever he says that is wrong.
I think you got it.
No, Mandeville, Manchester, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Bro, I don't know it. Doug, you answer though.
I don't know. I don't even remember the answers.
Yeah, you're gonna pick an answer and it's gonna be right.
Tell me them again.
Manchester or St. Elizabeth or Kingston or Clarendon.
I go Clarendon.
That's where I was born, actually. I was born in Clarendon.
So it's not Clarendon. Oh, maybe it is Clarendon.
That's final answer, Clarendon.
Davian, call your parents tomorrow. Tell them that you're no longer a Jamaican citizen, Davian. The answer is St. Elizabeth, the bread basket of Jamaica.
Never been.
Never been to St. Elizabeth, but you've been to Hanover?
No,
Ah, really? Ah.
I've driven through Hanover.
I've stopped one time in Hanover for a bus stop. I wouldn't call that stop being there. But yes, guys, this was a general knowledge quiz about Jamaica. Thank you, Mr. Davane.
I'm done. I'm going.
Well fought. Thank you, Mr. Doug. Well fought. Tomorrow, you'll get a call from the immigration officer on how to pick up your documents.
You know what, Doug? Big up yourself. And we're gonna finish out right now. Big up yourself, Doug. Thank you for coming on, and I appreciate it, bro. Good win.
Oh, thank you.
Good win.
It's hard fought.
Leave mouse.
My questions, they had me sweating. They were quite difficult, so I'm happy to win in the end.
Yeah, they were very difficult. They were very difficult. I feel like just between me and you, Tonniel set me up for this one.
I think so.
Yeah, just set me up for that one. Just set me up for this one.
But I also did pretty good.
No. Very, very good. Your logical and your reasoning, very, very good. Very good, very good. Especially when you get that. Marcus Garvey, I knew you would get that. Because
It just sounds familiar, to be honest. I
No,
don't know what
because
it is.
he's the most famous Jamaican in America, I would say.
He's the most famous black man. He was the first. He was the inventor of the Pan-African colors. The black, the green, and the red.
The tricolor
Was his-
flag.
yeah,
The
it's his colors. Yeah.
That's why I know the name. Then I was gonna say that
He was the
sounds
first
familiar.
Pan-Africanist ever to live.
I was gonna say just the name sounded something rang a bell, and I was like, I like the name.
No, Marcus Garvey. When I think what's his name? What's the FBI director's name? The most famous one, Hoover.
Edward
Hoover.
Well, you know more than me. Then.
Hoover was Marcus Garvey was one of the FBI's man and yes.
Marcus Garvey wasn't around that time. It was Black Panthers.
No, Garvey. They were after.
Edward Hoover?
They were after him as well. One of the agencies.
But that means that.
Cause remember, Marcus Garvey has a prison. Marcus Garvey has a prison record, you know.
Yeah, for trying to, they call it soliciting money because he wanted to start the Black Star Liner, which was basically a news company. He started by giving letters asking for contributions.
Yeah.
He wasn't soliciting money, so he could start the Black Star Liner. What was the Black Star Liner? It was a ship that we was trying to use to make trips daily, weekly to Africa from America from a certain point. Africans who wanted to go home, here's your opportunity. You can go home by the Black Star Liner. They didn't like it that much, and they say he was soliciting the money by the mail, by the offerings he would ask for in envelopes in the mail.
I think
he still has a criminal record in the USA.
They're trying to get it exonerated. Kamala, I'm speaking to you now. Kamala, if you win this election,
oh my God,
the first thing you need to do is exonerate the boss.
Yeah.
Exonerate
Mosiah
national
Garvey.
hero, please and thank you. And you get my vote, you know, because I'm no longer Jamaican, so maybe I'm American now. So you can get my vote. You'll get my vote, but I think we're in discussions to actually get him exonerated at this point in time. Yeah. He needs it.
Obama couldn't do it. Let's see if Kamala can do it.
Yeah. Oh, you know who, when I think of the Pan-Africanism, I can't help but think of Dr. Umar. Dr. You don't know Dr. Umar?
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't know who this is. Oh no.
Dr. Umar.
No. I'm about to be shamed.
Go
right
on.
now, aren't
Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar. Bro, he's always on the Breakfast Club. He does a lot of podcasts. He's Dr. Umar. He's Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar, his theories.
you think I would recognize the face?
Of course. If not for a meme, it might be for something else.
I think Dr. Umar is the modern day activist that's like speaking up, getting the message out there. One of them.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
You know him? Dr. Umar.
He looks like Mr. T right here. Sorry, he does right here.
They look similar, for real.
Look at Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
I don't know this, I have to be honest. I'm really sorry. I don't know him.
You know what Dr. Umar would say? I would not expect the white man to know who I am.
I don't think I'm his market. I can understand.
You're not his market. You're not his demographic. You're not his demographic.
I'm not getting any Facebook ads from him.
They're
not trying to reach me.
It's weird. Like, most people would know him. He's like, I think, one of the most popular faces in America.
The Pan-African movement?
Black America. Yeah, in Black America. And I say he would be one of the major faces of Pan-Africanism as well.
I can understand that. And this is also another problem I have is I've been out of the country for so long. I go home and I visit. And I'm just with family. So a lot of pub culture things that happen in society in the United States, I lose track of and I don't keep up with as well as I would like to. So.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
There are some pros and cons of it.
That's not a
Sometimes
bad
I go home and I'll visit friends and I'll hear a song like, wow, I like this song. They're like, this song's from 4 years ago. And I was like, oops, sorry, didn't know.
Music travels the sea differently. For American music to get here, it takes time.
A lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, unless they have a Spanish element into it, or a remix. Yeah. Let's not get into that. I already lost my Jamaican passport. I don't want to lose my American one as well. All right, Doug. But thank you so much for joining, bro. I appreciate it. We'll have you back on. Leave us with a word of wisdom.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that because I know this was gonna happen, and I was like, ooh, I don't know what to say. And I would say just something for me in my life.
Yeah, that's the
recently.
best.
What's kind of like helped me feel a little better about doing things is growing up. I had a lot of fear of doing new things, trying things that I wasn't familiar with, and I was like, I don't know if I can do that well. I don't know much about this. I don't know if I should do it. And so I've kind of overcome that a bit more. And I would say there's no point in life where you should stop learning. That's what I would say.
Good.
There's no point in life where you've learned enough. You can always change. You can learn more, get new perspectives. People change, and you should keep trying to change and be the person you want to be. And I think there's no point.
I love that, bro. I love that. I love that. I love that. I
So,
appreciate that one.
That's the words of wisdom.
Bless up, bless up, bless up, and congratulations. And I'm allowing you to say Bumbleclad one time because you won the game.
What am I allowed to say?
Bumbleclad one time.
I don't know what this is.
You see, and this is the man like that won the game. This is the most popular phrase in Jamaica, I would say.
Bombaclat.
Ooh.
Thank you, dog.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Was that better than Shaggy? Would Shaggy say that better?
Yeah, Shaggy would say that better.
The only thing I say that because I only found out recently that Shaggy just has an American accent when he speaks. That man just puts on a fake Jamaican accent when he sings. And I just learned that recently.
In his interviews, he puts on an American accent.
Is it puts on an American accent?
Yeah,
A tiny bit. But
So that's not, or is he code switching and he's natural?
He's code switching.
no, but remember, I don't think it is necessary because Shaggy served in the American military.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he spent a lot of time in America. I think Shaggy probably has dual citizenship.
I think so too.
Yeah.
That would make
Dual
sense.
citizenship, married to an Irish woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaggy's married to an Irish woman. So he's technically. Yeah. His kids are 50-50.
That's real cool. If you want to know a real quick interesting fact before we finish, whenever I do karaoke, I always choose It Wasn't Me because I need to figure out what the heck he's saying in that song because I don't understand half the things he says. I have to be honest.
Okay. I'll translate for you.
No, I don't know it. I have to read it like when I'm doing karaoke because I don't know what he's saying.
I don't want to. Hold on.
I don't know what you just said.
Let me pull up the lyrics. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. And then I'm just like, Shawty caught me on the...
All right.
She caught me on the... What is it? How does the song go? I need the song going. It's like...
We can't play the song, but we can read it.
I know. I can sing it, right? I don't want to do karaoke in front of
come
everybody
on, dog.
online.
Come
Okay,
on, dog.
See, I can sing the chorus.
Okay, ask me.
Honey came in and she caught me red-handed. Okay, and then it gets to Shaggy. He's like, ooh, I can't do this. All right. This is how I sound when I do karaoke.
Okay,
Are you
go
ready
for-
for this?
go
Now,
for it,
there's
go
no
for it.
music, so this makes it worse. So you can't even dance. Already have fun.
Acapella.
This is acapella, me doing Shaggy. Oh, God, girls.
No, pause.
Okay.
Not doing Shaggy.
Yes or no? Am I
Go
doing
on,
this?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. How you feel give the woman access to your villa? Trespasser and a witness are the heckling of your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Best review the situation that you get caught up in her. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word what she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way. Woof. It wasn't me. But
Dog.
I got to read it at my own pace. It's different trying to do that with karaoke. It's always a challenge. I got to say in front of a whole crowd trying to do that.
Dog, I'm gonna translate for you.
Oh, please
Shaggy,
do.
please don't. Shaggy, I'm sorry, but this is the Gaslighters anthem. This is the gaslighting anthem, bro. So this song will be Tonniel's tunes this week. I think we need to put this on it. So, we really caught me red-handed, creeping with the, which one?
I just did.
Which verse?
Oh, want me to go away? No, a little higher. We're getting there. We're getting there. That
Okay.
one, right
Oh,
there.
if you give a woman access to villa, how can you give her access to your
I
house?
can understand that.
Trespass and a witness all that clean on your pillow. Basically, she was in your house trespassing, so you gave her access, so she's there when you're not there, able to check out things, right? He's telling him to review the situation, and if he's going to be a player,
You got to know how to
the game.
play.
He needs to know the game. Certain things, if you're a player, your woman should not have access to you 24/7 or to your privacy. You know, that's very toxic.
I mean, it's not the healthiest for a relationship. That song is not good advice for
it's
relationships.
literally just like he's saying that.
But you know that this man was caught cheating?
Yeah.
Shaggy?
Yeah.
One of his girlfriends said it.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Yeah.
He was once with Olivia, and she said she caught him.
Yeah.
One day she just decided to search his phone, and she caught him.
Bro.
And so,
And she just left the house. She just left. She didn't say anything. He was trying to talk to her, whatever. She just didn't say anything until a few months later.
so Olivia caught him cheating by looking through his phone, and that inspired the song.
No, the song.
Oh, so this happened after the song.
So this time it was him.
It was him. And he got caught.
Yeah, it got caught.
Ooh, that's irony right there after making a song like that.
You know what?
He should have done better. He should have known. You can't make a song like that and then go cheat.
No, but his anthem was like, you know, you need to convince her. Otherwise, like, literally said, if she says it's day, convince her. If she says it's night, convince her it's day. That's gaslighting, bro.
This is the perfect example of gaslighting.
Gaslighting, bro. I heard what she say. And to gaslight someone, you need to convince them.
You change the
narrative, change your perception of it. If it's dark outside, no, you're sure it's dark? You're sure it's not daylight still? Convince her.
They should use this song as an example in dictionaries or whatever it is, or whenever couples therapists have to explain what gaslighting is. Like, let me pull up Shaggy real quick so you understand.
But I think gaslighting is a buzzword nowadays as well.
It is used a lot. I think it's changing meaning a bit. I think people are just kind of using it when you argue. You know, like you're trying to convince me I'm wrong, but that's not gaslighting. I'm not sure.
True. We can disagree, and you try to convince me without it being gaslighting. It is gaslighting if you're trying to convince me of something that is not factual. You know?
Yeah.
Or to manipulate me. But, Doug, this is a long episode, bro.
Sorry, man. I didn't know how to make it so long.
It's a long episode, but that's good.
Let's keep this party going. No, I'm joking.
I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry. Look, a long episode when we have a guest, that's a good sign.
No, I like that. Thank you guys for inviting me. I really enjoyed this.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. We're going to try and do some outside episodes and stuff where we try to have more people on. Maybe when we do the live episode.
Not in this heat, though, right? It's the end of July right now.
Yeah.
If anybody's watching this in the future, it's the end of July. I hope you're not suggesting this right now.
No. We'd be sweating. And there's no AC outside.
There's no AC outside.
There is no AC outside. But big up yourself, Doug. Tonniel, forward back, make we close out and then call it a night.
We switching places?
Yeah. And while Tonniel is here,
I warmed it up for you.
Thank you.
bang, bang, bang. How you feel?
Me there.
I need you to start talking to the guests. I need you to start when the guests come. You need to.
Oh, you seem afraid of them or something?
You seem like you're afraid of Doug still, because you didn't want Doug to take away your passport.
No, not me.
Now we need to change the name of the podcast.
Why?
We need to change the name of the podcast now.
Find a nationality, Davian. You like this country?
I like this country, but I don't think I want the nationality. No, I love my country, bro.
Alright.
I don't think I would.
Don't worry. I won't be the one taking your passport.
I can't give up the marketing. There's so many benefits of being Jamaican. Dog, when you go outside and just say I'm Jamaican, people look at you differently. People look at you differently.
Say any other country, like St. Kitts and Nevis or whatever, they don't know what that is. You say Jamaica, eyes like, oh yeah.
The eyes change for sure. The eyes change. The smile comes on the face. There's warmth is released.
Yeah, man, them ready for receive you.
Yeah, open arms. Oh, you're a black Jamaican. Hello. It's totally different. Tonniel, you didn't get to say much this week, and I'm sorry about that, bro.
No. Not every week is for talking.
You need to say something before we leave. You're doing Tonniel's tunes or Shaggy the Gaslighters Anthem?
No, I'm actually doing Tonniel's tunes today. So I'd actually like to highlight a special song from a very special artist. He's my brother. He's a Pan-Africanist. He's an Afrobeat artist. Been doing this thing since he was like 7. He decided he wanted to join his father's band. He said to his father, I want to be a musician.
Yeah.
And at the age of 40, when his father passed away, he started to control his father's band. And this artist that I'm talking about is Sheun Kuti. He actually released a song 2 days ago. The 25th of July. We'll be, releasing this episode later. Which is called Top. T-O-P. Which means things over people. Mm-hmm. So in this song, he's singing about what it takes to get to the top. What does it really take to get to the top? To put material things over people, is that the real way? Should we really be doing this? And he says, no, he's not on the top. He's on pot.
People over
People
things.
over things. People over material things. So it's telling you not to pay too much attention to material things. Appreciate the ones around you.
Yeah.
A beautiful song. One of the few songs on his new EP that he will release soon. Right? So that one's called Top by Sheun Kuti
Big up
and the
yourself,
Egypt
Sheun.
80. Another song by Sheun Kuti and the Egypt 80 featuring a very, very special artist. Another one of our brothers. I did not see this combination coming.
Yeah?
Yes. Our brother Damian Marley.
Yeah?
He joined with
The
Sheun
gang.
Kuti and they did a song called Day. D-E-Y, Day.
What's this one about?
This one is singing about me not really trying to, take food from you. I'm just trying to be myself, moving up the ladder just like you. I won't fight you. I'll look at you. I'll help you along the way. But at the end of the day, I just want Day. I just want to be good.
Yeah.
I just want to be myself. I want to be able to survive,
Live your life.
Beautiful song, beautiful song. And all of these songs will be on his new EP, which is called Heavier Yet, The Head That Doesn't Wear the Crown. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, bro? Big up yourself for those tunes. Like,
Yeah, man.
majority of music is saturated by people just singing slackness
And a lot of sounds.
a lot of sounds, slackness, and the negativity. The other thing that I was gonna put for a meme of the week is just this the American artists and the Jamaican ones. Like, everyone is singing like down in your throat and just sexualizing the music,
Yeah.
the violence in the music. It's good to have artists like these just sticking to the positivity.
Yeah, man. To the revolution.
Keeping with the positivity, using music to spread a message of positivity will
Definitely.
always supersede.
Always.
You can sing these songs about dung in the throat, spit in the face, all these songs.
Jesus Christ, David. From 0 to 100.
No, bro, it's
Aye.
serious. Like, I've noticed it, man. Like,
Yeah.
every artist that wants to get a big break, the young artists now, it's always that. Where their asses are, where what's going in their asses, what's going in their throats.
David.
Like, it's
This is a family podcast, David.
no, man. No, Tony. Like, it frustrates me
But you're right,
to
you're
see
right,
that
you're
that's what music is coming to be relevant
Yeah.
nowadays. And whenever an artist sings these songs, it might not go for the masses, but your audience is there. And Sheun, Damien, just keep up this positivity, keep up this work.
Keep the
Use
fight.
your music to actually inspire, because a lot of people will be like, oh, music don't let me do this. It's not music, it's your parents' fault. No, the music has an impact on your psyche.
Because-
And if you're listening that kind of music, it will impact everything.
Yeah, man, definitely. Positivity always.
Yeah, man. Respect. And that was another episode.
That was another episode, a nice one.
Yeah. Doug, your words of wisdom. Keep learning.
Resonate.
And that's it for the Yardman podcast this week with Davian and Tonniel.
Thank you for joining. If you haven't yet, like, share, and subscribe. Comment on the video. Drop us something nice.
Yeah, man.
And until next week,
We out.
Yardman Podcast are the one. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast. The Yardman Podcast. Tell you about the Yardman Podcast.
Subscribe now. We out.